The urban environment. Anyways, the old Coot here coming at you with another exciting video. Do you know how many times I've worked in a building like that or had to visit a building like that for like a day? We're talking 6 to 8 hours and there's no convenience store and I drank all the water that I brought with me. And I was like, if only there was a way that I could filter some water straight out of the tap, like go to the bathroom, go to one of the sinks, you know, make a little cup with my hand and just drink the water without it being, you know, nasty and who knows how long it's been sitting there. So I work as I work as a cameraman in the movie industry, and a lot of times those buildings, like The Rookie was filmed there. There's a lot of buildings like that where the water doesn't get turned on as often as it should, and it's basically vacant until the next film crew or party or special event or whatever goes in there. And sometimes we're doing 360-degree shots where we're filming all around the floor or whatever, and you can't hide your stuff. Like the next or the nearest snack is like down 2 levels or a level or whatever the case may be, craft services as we call it in the movie industry, and you just can't get to it, but you're thirsty, but the bathrooms are working. So I'm like, okay, let me go in the bathroom. And like I said, if only there was a way that I could filter that water to know that the microorganisms that are in there aren't going to be living inside of my body, right? And yes, there is a solution. It's right here. It's the, let me go ahead and grab focus here. It's the emergency survival water straw from Practical Survival. Basically, I have it rigged up in a water bottle configuration here, but you don't need a water bottle to use it. Like if I had a water bottle, basically I would take this apart, and both of these would be literally in my back pocket while I was filming in a building like that, if not that exact same. SWAT films there, The Rookie films there. I think some episodes of like those, you know, emergency responder kind of episode, they filmed in there. There's been a ton of stuff that is filmed in there. I think there was a movie that came out last year, which they filmed 2 years ago, about some kind of like, it was like a huge thing, but they filmed from that building down below and from down below back up into that. But anyways, you kind of get the idea. So here's the product, right? Practical Survival Emergency Survival Water Straw. Like I said, basically it's how to use it. Remove the bottom cap, which is over here on this side. So what you would do is you would remove the bottom cap of the filter, place it directly in the water you'd like to filter, then remove the cap from the top, which is basically here, which is the sip side is up there towards the left. So anyways, you could either put this directly into the water that you're trying to filter, or you could do a water bottle system like this where you fill up the water bottle, then go ahead and attach it to the water straw, the emergency survival water straw, and then sip. So basically you would just do one of these and then sip out of that end right there. Pretty compact, pretty simple to use. It does last a long time. I think somewhere in the ballpark of like around 1,000 gallons or something. How do you know when it's time to replace the filter? It just stops working. That's how you know when it's time to stop, when it's time to stop using it. It says fill a threaded bottle. You kind of get the idea. Then it says each straw filters up to 1,100 gallons of water. There you saw right there. And then basically what it's saying is that the average person drinks 182 gallons per year. I actually drink a gallon of water per day, so I'm actually double that. And then it filters water down to 0.1 microns. It removes 99.9% of all bacteria. You kind of get the idea. Chlorella, E. coli removes 99.9% of the protozoa, such as Giardia, right, crypto. I don't even know how to pronounce those things. Removes the smallest microplastics as well, so you kind of get that idea of what's going on there. And then basically no expiration date. When cared for properly, replace the water filter once the water stops flowing. So basically you keep using it. There he goes. So loud, and I guess there's a reason for that. I guess to let everybody know that to get the hell out of his way. But anyways, okay, back to the filter. So here we go. So, and I know people are going to comment down below, and damn right too, right? Okay, anyways, I ride too. I ride a motorcycle too, so no big deal. Okay, so anyways, there you go, Practical Survival. So there you go. So let me give you another example of this, and keeping that building in mind. Let's say you have your kids with you, right? And you're going to downtown because you have to do something down there. Court filing, you need to like take care of business, you need to get a passport renewal, whatever the case may be. You're going into like a downtown kind of area, office building, whatever. You've got to do some business down there and you have your kids with you. And you're like, you've already ran through 3 sippy cups of water. Now you're like, oh crap, like, oh, you know, fill in the expletive. What am I going to do about water now that there's no convenience store nearby? And you have to absolutely be on a floor, on a certain floor of a building, or you have to like let me do this. So you have to be in like a certain floor of a building, or you have to just be stuck in one spot for any length of time. What you can do is bring a bottle like this, right? Go to the bathroom, literally fill up the bottle with the water, and then go ahead and use something like this, like the Practical Survival Emergency Survival Water Straw, and go ahead and filter your water. At least you know that the water that you're drinking will have at least 99.9% less bacteria, right? Less chlorella, E. coli, less salmonella, less giardia, less whatever. You kind of get the idea. I'm going to come back with one more video. I'm going to show you all another practical demonstration of how to use these. And like I said, just to quickly recap, there's a video I did just prior to where, yes, if you're in an emergency situation, fire, flood, earthquake, natural disaster, hurricane, you name it, and you really need to, you start getting to the point where like 2 or 3 months has gone by, and you really need to start filtering water. Hey, how's it going? Okay. Or you're running along, jogging, you know, just saying, but you really need to filter water. You can actually put this directly into a source of water, as gummy and as scummy as it is. I'm talking extreme emergency situation. If you absolutely needed to use one of these, you could do that. So all of you preppers out there that are watching the channel, all of you like EDC people out there that are watching the channel, these things are great for that purpose. Also, if you're a hiker, backpacker, and you just want to like pack light and you just want to carry one of these in your back pocket, literally sometimes, or in your backpack or whatever, and you need to, you know, rehydrate with some water, if you had to go to a stream or a creek or whatever the case may be, you know, try to do it from a moving source of water, like a flowing, moving source of water. Remember, this isn't designed to be something you would use every single day of your life forever. It's just more of like what it is, an emergency survival water straw. So like if you're going to be in that situation where you're going to be in an office building, or heaven forbid you should be in some kind of natural disaster situation, hurricane, earthquake, fire, flood, whatever the case may be, and there's no water coming through those pipes anymore, and you need to start filtering water, just know that you could potentially do something like this kind of a setup to get that done. Anyways, I will put links down below in the description section, also in the comments section. Also, I'll put a link to this on my storefront, Amazon storefront. Make sure to check that out. I'm the Old Coot. I'll catch you all on the next exciting video.